I looked at my cell phone and I don't know. Somebody sent me a weird text message. Not a weird text. I just don't know who it is. It says Paul Ryan kicked ass, and I don't know who the fuck sent this text message. It doesn't have a name, although it has a number, but I don't recognize the number. Paul Ryan kicked ass. Okay, Jose. You know, if you were that important, I would probably know who the hell you are. Because the people that I really care about, I save them on my list. So if you show up, if you send me a text message, your name will show up. But obviously, you're not that important. I don't know. It's probably one of those. I don't know who that is. It's probably a member from GoProud or something. They probably got my phone number already. I'm serious. I mean, some of these, like, I've been to some of these gay conservative blogs. I mean, these people are fucking delusional, beyond delusional. I mean, like worse than gay liberals. You know. It's like when those gay liberals were saying that Obama was evolving on gay marriage. In other words, he flip-flopped. In other words, he lied. I'm serious though. Like, why would you send me a stupid message like this? Paul Ryan kicked ass. What the fuck? You know, these conservatives really think that they're really clever and they're really cool and all that shit. I mean, fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not fucking sending anybody text messages saying, oh, look, this. I mean, already we have enough of a headache with the live tweeting and all that shit. And then you have to send me a fucking text message on my phone and wasting me my minutes. I should get a new plan. So what about that debate, huh? Well, you know, I'm going to say this. It's like the first debate. People are trying to find winners and losers. And you know what? And I'm going to keep saying this. On that stage, there weren't any winners or losers. The real losers are not on that stage. The real losers are the American people. I'll just say that. But Joe Biden, I think, if you want to ask me who really was the best debater, I think it was Joe Biden. I mean, my personal opinion. I like Joe Biden more than I do Obama. I think he has a more statesman persona than he does. Obama just, what the fuck's the matter with that guy? I mean, he just stands there and like, he's in fucking La La Land. You know, I mean, get with it. But everybody's saying, no, this is a really good debate. And, you know, it just goes to show you how much in common these two parties have with each other. You know, Paul Ryan says, oh, we have to have bipartisanship. Democrats and Republicans work together. He even, you know, started to quote Jackie Kennedy. Oh, really? And all that stuff. It just goes to show you that Republicans and Democrats work together, but they sound different. And they do. I mean, they go on stage, they sound different, they have different sound bites. But then at the end of the day, at those 2 o'clock in the morning meetings behind closed doors, what do? They decide on the future of America. Your future, your children's future, your family's future is all on the line. But not with these puppets. That's what they are. So, and then CNN comes out and says, oh, it's a draw. First of all, let me just say this. I think who got nailed was Paul Ryan. Uh, that little freak. He looks like a fucking freak. And I don't like how he sounds. I mean, yeah, people criticize how I sound. Please, this guy. I mean, whenever I see him, I just want to puke. I'm revolted by this guy. Totally unattractive. And people say, and then CNN has this like poll, who's the most likable? I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with fucking running the country? What does that have to do with saving America? What does that have to do with restoring the economy? It has nothing to do with that. It's all distraction. It's all to get you to see beyond the issues, beyond the real problems, and focus on little petty things that have no meaning. And they do that. Fucking CNN, who watches that shit anymore? I don't watch that shit. But then, I get on Twitter and I get, all these messages and CNN doing these polls and, oh, wait a minute, it's a draw. First of all, I saw part of the debate and I saw Joe Biden really kicking ass. He basically nailed Paul Ryan to the wall. I mean, that's what happened. That doesn't mean I really want to vote for Joe Biden. And it doesn't really it doesn't mean I have sympathy. I don't really get this whole thing. It seems to me that the media is now in favor of Romney. That's what I'm getting now. Yeah, because most of the media is owned by big corporations and Wall Street. So Wall Street wants Romney. That's clear. The other day we had the debate with Obama and Romney. All the mainstream media people, the outlets, and the mainstream news that said, oh, Romney won. Today, CNN took a little bit of a... I don't know, because I didn't feel he won. He was basically raped. He was ass raped by Joe Biden, of all people. And then they say, oh, it was a draw. Because, Joe Biden was being rude. He kept interrupting. Yeah, that's called debating. Yeah, when you debate, you say, hey, you're wrong. That's how a debate should be. It should be intense. Not like, wait, okay, I say one thing, then you say one thing, and I'm like, what kind of shit is that? It's weird because Obama was being very polite. He wasn't being rude. He didn't, and I know he was in La La Land. But Paul Ryan was also not with it. I mean, he was just trying to deflect all the attacks from Joe Biden. And then people say, oh, it was a draw. It was a draw. Oh, and Biden was too rude. Too aggressive, and Paul Ryan looked cool. He was sitting there and not really saying anything. Oh, we're fucked. We're just totally fucked. And if we get this Bishop Mormon, this Mitt Romney into office, I don't know what's going to happen. A lot of things are going to happen. Basically, you have given Wall Street more. First they had the foot in, now they're just completely inside the room. They lock themselves in the room. They're completely naked and they're ready to ass rape you. Right now, no lube, no condom. Ready for that? That's what they're going to do. Right now they're practically in the room, getting ready to undress. If we let Mormon Bishop Romney inside the White House, that's what's going to happen. And I'm not an Obama fan, but at least with Obama, he gets naked, but he's impotent. He can't even get it in, But this time we're going to get ass raped. We are definitely going to get ass raped. I mean, Republicans, they want to gut everything. Medicare, Social Security, it's all gut. Look at their manifestos, for crying out loud. Look at every state's manifesto. Look at their platform. Look at everything that they've written, they voted for, and they have asked for and wanted and pleaded. I mean, look at their radio talk shows. What do they say all the time? Get rid of Medicaid, privatize with vouchers, Medicare, right? And give total control to Wall Street of our Social Security system. What's going to happen? It's going to be all gutted. Fuck that. But, you know, the American people work hard to get these benefits. And we're the only country in the world to have this kind of system that we have. Because we're the richest. So what we're saying is the Republican Party and the Democrat Party, to a very good extreme, both parties are saying is that we're fucked, but we're not going to do anything about it. Yes, the end is here. Yes, we were becoming poor as shit, and now let's get ready to fillet you alive and cut away your benefits. How about that? They're going to do that. And Democrats are willing to do that too. People say, oh, vote Democrat, you'll be fine. No, don't give me that shit. Bill Clinton, remember? B.J. Clinton. Well, he talked about welfare reform. It wasn't welfare reform. It was gut the welfare system. And he did. There's no welfare anymore. People talk about, oh, we need to have welfare reform and take care, and, you know, get rid of these welfare moms. Like, come on. There's no such thing as a welfare mom anymore. What do you get? I mean, it's food stamps. Oh, and they have these phones now, right? And I understand people are getting upset that there are people out there that get free phones from the government. Free cell phones. I come to find out before I got angry is that these are shitty ass cell phones, and then they only give you like 100 minutes a month. Like, what the fuck is that anyway? I think we should have these phones just to encourage people not to, you know, not to get them, you know? It's like asking somebody, hey, what do you want to drive, a Pinto or a BMW? An M5. Alright? Yeah. Have your choice. Of course they're going to go for the BMW and M5. But they're going to have to work hard for it. Now, if they don't work hard, they're going to get a Pinto. Yeah? Yeah, maybe we should have some light socialism so that way people can see how grotesque it is, and they won't even do it. They won't even try it. They won't even think about it. How about that? Yeah. People are just, you know, hypnotized by all of these debates, you know, and I say don't just look at the debates. Look at their track records. Look at what they voted for. Look at what both parties have done in Congress. Can't even pass a fucking budget. Can't even do anything. Can't even fund NASA for a new space shuttle, for a new space program. We have nothing. We depend on the fucking Russians. And even though during the debates we've lashed out on the Russians, whether you like them or not, you know, anti-gay or homophobic that they are, they're the ones who are flying our astronauts into the International Space Station. America was supposed to be the leading country in the world in technology and science, exploration, entrepreneurship, adventurism. What happened to that? What happened to American exceptionalism? Now it's overrun by these right-wing extremists who don't want to do anything. They're like, you know, fuck NASA, fuck space, fuck science, fuck everything. I'll just sit here with my gold. You know what happens when we do that, you know? We just become another Nigeria. We just become another Zimbabwe. How about that? You know, Zimbabwe has rich people. Like, I don't know how many there are. Like, a couple of, like 30 or 40 or so. And they have all the money in the country. That's why they're all shit poor. I'm telling you. I mean, if we have somebody like Mittens in the wild, I mean, I don't know. I'm just very concerned as to what they're gonna do with all these problems that we have. Uh, and I think what's going on really today, and I think it's the most tragic story or the tragic aspect of all this political um, shenanigans, is that the elite who want Mittens in the White House, they're holding. They don't invest money. They don't open offices. They don't open factories. They don't do anything with the money until they get their man in the White House. Then maybe I think they will, and then a little bit. They'll open up a few factories here and there, and all that, right? I mean, they're holding the country hostage because they want a Mormon bishop to be in the White House. How pathetic is that? These people, that's why I say that these people are anti-American, because if they were pro-American, they would say, I don't care who's in the White House. I don't care if it's Obama. I don't care if it's a three-eyed monster alien. We don't care. We are going to invest in our country, open up factories, open up stores, offices, get the industry going, right? Reinvest in the auto industry, in the steel industry, in the mining and all that. I mean, look at these mining towns and these steel towns that are like ghost towns now. They're gone. Because it all went to Wall Street. It all went to the big piles of money that it's just sitting there. So, yeah. That's why I don't buy into this conservative line, and I don't buy much into the liberal line. I mean, the liberal line has always been, let's always tax the rich people, but that's not even enough. You're gonna have to go, a little bit. I don't say we have to do that. Let's just be smart about this. Where's all the money? It's not with the, with the, let's say the nouveau riche, which is the new generation of rich people. It's with the wealthy, the super uber wealthy, the Club 400, who have not, the money's not even in the country. It's offshore. It's in Switzerland. It's in the Canary Islands and the Bahamas. They have accounts everywhere, and that's where they keep all the money. That's why they say there's not enough money to tax. Yeah, because it's all exported out of the country. So that way it cannot be taxed. Oh well. Oh, that's my political rant for today, because I'm just done with this shit. I'm done repeating myself over and over again, telling people, that asking them simple questions. Do you really believe the bullshit? And they say, yes, I do believe. I do believe he's really gonna do it this time in the second term. Or they believe that this Mormon bishop is actually gonna do anything. He's there to work for Staples, for Walmart, for Sam's Club, for Wall Street, for his best friends and the Wall Street criminal enterprises. That's who he works for. You get that? Do I have to repeat myself over and over again? Because I don't want to do that. So whoever texts me that message, I hope you get it. See, I was going to text all of this, what I was saying. But I didn't think I'm not really good at texting. I'm not really good at typing that fast. I have to do that, and yeah. No, I'm not really good at it. And I hate texting, just fucking call me. If you really want to say something, call me. Especially, what I really hate is with those important text messages. Like my sister she sent me a text message that was really important. That she wanted to see me or something. That she wanted me to go to her office at her job. And I didn't, sometimes I don't hear this thing. It's really, Not that I should get a new phone. I can't really hear when there's a new message. So then the important text message doesn't get read. And it wasn't until 6 hours later that I finally got the damn thing, and then by that time she's already taking a shower at her house. Damn it. You know, I really hate this shit. Come on. Ah. I really just want people, if you have something important to really tell me, like, oh, help, I'm dying, don't text me. Help, I'm caught in the flood. Just call me. Just dial my number or find me on your little list of contacts and then press send. Done deal. You press less buttons, I could imagine somebody stuck in a flooded road trying to text me to save them. H E L. Oh, wrong. Backspace. L P M. Oh, space. Oh no! Can't do this. I can just imagine this bullshit. People texting important text, like you could probably text, happy birthday and all that. On my birthday, my cousin texted me, happy birthday. I'm like, it seems to me it seems pretty artificial. Just call me and say happy birthday. That's more personal, I think. Text messages should only be used when you're like in the theater or someplace where you're not allowed to speak. Maybe that's a good time. But even then, if it's not important, don't call. Don't do anything. Just wait till the person gets home or when you're able to talk to them. What the fuck? Oh. Anyway, who cares about Paul Ryan? I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done.